Before I get started, it should also be noted that there really isn't actually much information about LSD on the internet. There is quite a bit of it since it is the internet, but there's not a huge amount, so let's get into the video. Hi, and I'm recording this from home, which means I'm allowed to talk without my mask on. So for my health project, I chose the drug LSD. Now, lysergic acid diethylamide, known more commonly as just acid or mellow yellow, is a non-addictive hallucinogenic drug which is actually illegal to use in Canada. But what really is LSD? Where did it come from? What does it do? Well, LSD was first synthesized by chemist Albert Hofmann on November the 16th, 1938 in Novartis Laboratories, at the time called Sandoz Laboratories, in Basel, Switzerland. LSD is made using a process where a natural chemical compound called ergotamine tartrate is obtained from the ergot fungus, which is a fungi which grows on rye. Hydrolysis is a chemical reaction which uses water molecules to rupture chemicals. It's typically used to get lysergic acid from the fungus, which is then treated with other chemicals, and when heated becomes LSD crystals. Those are then dissolved to get the final product, which we know as LSD. From there, it can be added to gelatin tablets, blotter paper, sugar cubes, and a few other forms. If you manage to take LSD, what kind of effects does it have on the body? Well, the short-term symptoms of LSD include dilated pupils, tingling sensations, sweating, chills, blurred vision, dizziness, convulsions, nausea, increased heart rate, delusions, and of course, hallucinations of things that are not there, or stationary objects moving, and intensified or even blended senses, like hearing shapes, seeing sound waves. Long-term effects can include physical harm and death, of course, like with almost every drug, increased tolerance to the drug, possible addiction, psychosis, and even recurring hallucinations, delusions, and paranoia, even after you've stopped taking the drug. Oddly enough, unlike a lot of other drugs, according to what I've read up on, LSD is not actually addictive. Although, after taking it for a while, you can develop tolerance to it. Lastly, I'll show some statistics. So, this chart shows the estimated annual numbers of first-time LSD use in the United States amongst people aged 12 or older, and the time frame ranges from 1967 to 2008. We can see throughout the late 60s and into the 70s, it actually increased the uses by a ton, and near the end we can see around where the 2000s start at, it reached its highest peak, and then oddly enough it dropped. The reason it dropped is because a large-scale LSD lab was raided. So of course, if there's less people producing LSD, then there's less people around to use LSD. But it's not completely gone. With everything, with every drug, you can't completely get rid of it, but it is still illegal. And so how can you do your part in keeping drugs illegal? Well, don't take drugs. If you're getting peer pressured, don't listen to peer pressure. If someone offers you a drug, do not take the drug. Try to encourage others to not take the drug. Spread awareness about the drug, like I'm doing with this video. Explain the symptoms of the drug, the dangers of the drug. So yeah, we can all do our part. So that's my health assignment, and the video is about to end now.